Yes, when the baby stealing didn't work out, she decided to have a go at husband killing. First, she locked Ryan in a fridge.
Help! It was a way of keeping him away from Stacey because she had an inkling that he was going to go to see her.
Then she tried to poison him.
Thank you for looking after me. I don't deserve you.
Hey, it's a big clue.
Yeah. It's sickness and in health.
Until death has two parts. I think she thinks if she can't have him, no one can have him.
I love you, Stacey.
That's where she flips out and she does go slightly mad.
It's very simple with Janine. You love her, you look after her, and you'll be fine. And if you fail to do that, then woe betide you.
We've come such a long way since then.
Yeah.
I hate you now.
I know. Well, I hate you as well.
Good.
I hope you die.
I hope you die. I'm going to kill you.
I'm going to try and kill you, hopefully.
In Ryan, she saw a chance, I think, of happiness. A real chance. Because there is that glimmer in Janine of redemption, and just when she comes close to getting it, it's snatched away from her. And then, of course, she flips and becomes this evil character that we've come to know and love.
For Ryan, he's in a very depressed kind of place, really. Mainly because of Janine.
Mainly because you had an affair and didn't tell me about the child in the first place.
Yeah, but he only had an affair because you drove his daughter onto a railway track and locked him in a fridge.
She only did that because you didn't tell her that you had a daughter when you found out, so you lied.
Yeah, but he only found out on his wedding day and then thought it would ruin the honeymoon.
Yeah, well,
So it all makes sense.
No, see, he's trying to defend the character.
Oh, they weren't going out when
You're a dirty
he slept
lying
with Stacey.
cheat.
It's Stacey's fault.
Yeah, that bitch.
Yes, indeed. With the bond of baby Lily, Stacey and Ryan just couldn't keep away from each other. And with Janine trying to murder him, surely Ryan made the right choice going off with Stacey.
Do you think Ryan made the right choice going off with Stacey, Neil? Poor innocent Stacey, you know, she is trying to nick my husband.
Hello there, gorgeous.
I think Kat wanted Stacey to have, you know, that perfect little family, because I think she knows that Stacey never had it, and I think, you know, she really wanted that for Stacey.
Blokes like that are 24 carat. You should get your claws in. I don't know what you're waiting for.
I'm wrecking another marriage.
You won't have to. You can leave that to me.
And once Kat had Ryan and Stacey working in the Vic together, they just couldn't resist.
I'm going in for the kill. I'm doing it for a thrill.
Even if it did mean making an even bigger enemy of dangerous Janine.
What are you doing in here? Looking for Ryan. He's hardly up here, is he?
I was told he was here.
It's an affair, you know, and I think she found that quite exciting. You know, that the thought of being caught sort of drove their relationship on a bit.
No, that was a close call.
And being in one of the best love triangles in years, Stacey and Janine have become Wolford's deadliest enemies.
They hate each other so much. There's just constant bitchiness and you know, constant slagging off, and then you've just got Ryan who's stuck in the middle, who doesn't really know which way he wants to go.
But they're both sort of murdering vixens.
I think she's always had a hang-up with Stacey Slater as well.
They love hating each other.
What, are you afraid your face might crack?
Stacey's the classic flawed hero or heroine, and Janine is our classic bitch. So put them two together, and I think you've got soap gold.
Well, they have a good fight, the pair of them, don't they? The bush push.
Stacey! She asked for it! Don't you even think about getting involved?
I was absolutely pouring it down. Like, oh, crikey, how are we going to do all this? But I think it added to it all. It was a lot of fun to do.
Let's see how you like this.
I've had a few fights, and Stacey always comes out on top.
Oh, my goodness. This is for Danielle.
But she can throw a right hand very well.
Come on, Mike Tyson.
It's like living with a bunch of wild animals.
But a couple of bush pushes were never going to scare Stacey away. If Janine was going to get rid of her for good, she'd need something huge, and it wasn't long till she found out what Stacey did last Christmas. The mystery behind Archie Mitchell's murder turned out to be one of EastEnders' best-kept secrets. And no one had any idea who had done it until that very special live episode.
25th anniversary, what are you going to do? What are you going to do that's special? That was the conversation. Very quickly resolved on, oh, well, you know, we need a secret. We never, ever managed to keep a secret. And then the conversation then became, well, how do you keep a secret? Do it live. You don't tell anybody until the middle of transmission.
There was a period of time where there was about 10 endings, I think, that we had, and Ryan was one of them, which got me slightly worried.
They did a meticulous job of keeping that undercover, really, because I had no idea.
I thought it was Janine.
I remember Ian was one of them.
I kept thinking it was Ryan.
Peggy.
I did think it could possibly be Bradley. Oh, and then I thought it was me.
Phil, obviously.
I thought it was Sean.
And if things weren't hard enough without knowing who did it, the live episode was thrown into jeopardy when Lacey fell ill during the crucial rehearsals.
Stacey wasn't very well at all.
There's hardly any voice left.
She couldn't rehearse because they didn't want to use the voice. She saw that sort of top throat specialist who said you just have to rest it.
I had no voice whatsoever, and I was like crying because I wanted to stay and do the other 2 rehearsals because I didn't feel like I knew it. I was gutted, really.
They still had to mark out where the actors were for the cameras, for the lights. So obviously someone had to stand in to be Lacey.
She couldn't speak a word, so she missed a lot of the rehearsals. She wasn't there, you know. We had to stand in with an Italian male runner.
An Italian third AD called Marco.
Yes, the understudy who bravely stepped in and played Stacey was Marco, a member of the production team.
I didn't have any scenes with Stacey or Marco. I remember watching him on the monitor.
Obviously looks nothing like Lacey.
He was playing the part of Stacey, and he's sitting there going, oh, Bradley, I love you.
I just don't want any secrets.
Hey, do you know who the father is? You do, don't you? I knew it. I knew it, and you like him. You like him more than you like me.
No, never. I don't like anyone more than you, Bradley. I love you. You're the love of my life.
Am I?
Of course you are. No more secrets.
Well, then tell me. You took your time.
I'm sorted.
Yeah.
Come on, let's go.
No, I'm coming.
No, you need to stay here.
No, you stay.
Look, I'm the only one who knows what he's doing.
Dad, it's okay. I'm okay, really. Be careful, all right?
Come on, we've got to go.
Granddad. Explain, come on.
Bravo, Marco! What would the EastEnders team have done without you? Of course, the show still had to go on, with or without Lacey.
We knew what we were doing in terms of the actions and the scenes. It was just whether Lacey's voice would return or not, and no one really knew that.
The doctor actually said to me, you can't do it. And I said, listen, I really can. I'm telling you, I will.
And Lacey found her voice just moments before the programme went live. Luckily, the cast took it all in their stride and didn't suffer from nerves at all.
This is never going to work. It's never going to work. Terrifying. That would be a pretty appropriate word.
I've never seen a cast so hyped up and so like that.
There's a real buzz about the place and a real feeling that this was a real event.
Counting's on air in 10, 9...
And as the actors prepared to go live, over 16 million of you sat down to watch Archie Mitchell's killer be revealed.
2, 1, 0. 25 seconds on opening title.